I've been very lucky that I've come to London several times before. I've played the Classic 3 years in a row, I believe it is now. This summer will be the 4th year, so I'm pretty familiar with London, and I know quite a few people here, and it's a very nice place. It feels very warm and cozy for me, so it's very nice just being in London. And I've already seen so much that at the moment I don't have any like specific plans or crazy ideas, but it's always nice just to get out and explore the city, find some new restaurants, and so every time I'm here I try to do something along those lines. I guess just in general, I feel like I've had a very up and down tournament so far. I've had some critical opportunities to win some games, which hasn't quite worked out. I certainly should have beaten Lecco, and yesterday I was quite a bit better, if not winning at some point. So it's very disappointing when you have the opportunities and you don't capitalize. But it's still a long tournament, and I'm not minus. I have an even score, one loss, 3 draws. So it's not the end of the world. I'm just a little bit disappointed because I feel like I should be doing better than I am. I saw bishop takes g6. The only problem is I forgot he could go g6. I for some reason when I was calculating, I saw bishop g6 takes f5, king f7, and I thought f6 was the right move. And on f6 I can go bishop b1, and it's still probably winning for him. But it's not just it's not just dead loss like it is if he goes g6 and then f6. But much like my game against Lecco, I think people have to remember that at this point we've been playing for 6.5 hours, and mistakes are going to happen at that point in the game. So even though he didn't see that win, there still were almost anything was winning at that point. So I got a bit lucky not to lose, and it's just it's a big. I don't know how to put it. I definitely got very lucky, and hopefully I'm not going to need that kind of luck again in the tournament. Regardless of table bases, I mean, I should have won that end game against Lecco, and it's very difficult from a psychological standpoint when you are that close to a win, and then you make the one wrong move which doesn't win in a given position. So it's difficult because once again, because of computers, every position, it just seems so easy. Everyone knows what's going on, and frankly they know what's going on better than the best players in the world, just because of how strong the engines are. But still, when you look at chess from a practical standpoint, you reach a position, there still are a lot of mistakes being made by a lot of players. I mean, we all are making these very slight inaccuracies which the computers see right away. So I think really for me it's just like getting positions and trying to play chess, and it's not going my way, but there's still 5-6 more games, so it's not that big of a deal. I don't know if it's a liability in that I over-evaluate positions. I think the big drawback to playing the way that I play is that it's I don't know if stressful is the right word, but it takes a lot of energy, and so if I make a couple of mistakes like I did yesterday, and I knew that I was winning right around time, or not at time control, but I knew that I had missed a win a few moves earlier. Sometimes it's very hard to not just become apathetic and just start moving and making random moves. So I think the real drawback is that energy factor more than confidence itself. And I mean, it's just the way I play, and it's not going to be changing anytime soon. So I just have to find a way to, never make blunders, apparently.